on the channel, we take a trip to the Orient. Beautiful this time of year for KWK Orient Express ×3.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Kayfabe Heroes from KWK unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we take a trip on the Orient Express 3 times with the Orient Express, Pat Tanaka and Kato. But for all your KWK needs, better hit up KWK, shop KWK that is. Pick up all your stuff every single month, new figures up for pre-order every single month, new figure shipping as you've seen here on the channel. Just recently unboxed Flash Funk ×3. Now we're diving into the Orient Express ×3. And you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Let's see what's going on with the Orient Express. And I guess we'll start off with the black geed version here. So we got the red, we got the black, we got the white. Choose your own Orient Express adventure. And the Orient Express, a great team from back in the WWF days, most notably feuding with the Rockers, Demolition a little bit, but one of those teams that had a name but didn't win very often. Obviously squaring off against the Bushwhackers of the world, but very memorable once upon a time as well. So cool to see them get some action figures after all these years. I am here for that. And if I'm not mistaken, KWK over there, Sean, is managing them a little bit. So if you need them for your appearance, birthday parties, all points in between, you can reach out to him to get them booked for something if you need to. Got the KWK logo looking very good. Ages 18 and up. Watch out, you 17-year-olds. Got the glamour shot off to the side. Kato, Paul Diamond, I think 99.9% of the time. Was it always Paul Diamond? I think so. We got Kato here. Paul Diamond, great friends with Shawn Michaels once upon a time. And then Pat Tanaka, a journeyman as well. And if I'm not mistaken, Shawn would have to remind me, but I think we were trying to track down Pat Tanaka, and one of my buddies worked with him, and I got his phone number to give to Shawn so we could get some of this done. So cool to see that as well. Looking very good. You got their autographs, Club KWK or KWK as well. Club KWK is a different thing. These aren't Club KWK figures, but if you want those, they have those as well. Mario Mancini and Laredo Kid right now. So check that out if you want to. Red card on this one. On the back, quite the cross sell. We've unboxed them all on the channel. Love the Kyle Peterson thank you on the back here. You got the glamour shots going on. We got the tail of the tape. What's it say about our friends? The Orient Express. Kato, 6'2", 240 pounds. Born May 11th, 1961. Put it in your calendar. We got to send him a card, Todd McFarlane. And he is from the land of the rising sun. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's outside of Boston. It's like a suburb of Boston. I think it is. Real name, Thomas Borick. Not Paul Diamond. Maybe that's Paul Diamond's name. I don't know. Confused. Pat Tanaka, height 5'10", 225 pounds. August 5th, 1961. So these two, truly summertime brothers. And he is also from the land of the rising sun. But in a plot twist, this one's outside of Sarasota, Florida, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody fact check it again. Real name, Patrick Tanaka. Career highlights, AWA World Tag Team Champion, AWA Southern Tag Team Champion, CWA International Tag Team Champions. How about that? A lot of good stuff going on in here, though. I love to see it. Love to see it. Last tag team we unboxed, I believe, Well Done from the KWK line. Check that review out. But how easy will Pat Tanaka and Kato come off the package for me? Not as smooth as Flash Funk. I'm seeing it already. So I don't know if Flash Funk just didn't have this as hard a glue on it. I'm not exactly sure. But this Express from the Orient, there we go. All right, now we're getting there. We're getting there. There it is. Look at that. Like a true professional. See you later. Goodbye. Whew. Whew. Strong. Strong factory smell on this one here. You know when it just, boom, gets you right out of the package. You know it's the real deal. It's the real deal is what that is. But we got them. We're going to start off with Pat Tanaka here. Very interesting figures. Very nice soft goods on this one. Got the black gi going on. It's all tied up at the waist. Now, it would be removable, but I'm not going to remove this jacket. I'm not going to do it. We get the one in white with the removable jacket. That's good enough for me. I'm keeping it on because I'll never be able to tie this like this ever again. I'll have to call my wife in, say, Angie, can you help me out? And then she has to do it, and it's just demasculating for me. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But it does look good. I like the black gi on this one here. You do got the hole in his hand. I am assuming, and you know what happens when we assume, but that's reused from something else, from a different figure, maybe La Resistance or something, because he doesn't have anything to hold. Now, I was going to say it would be cool to get the Bull Nakano nunchucks with him, but did he ever come out with nunchucks? I don't know. I don't remember. So it'd be weird to do that if he didn't. White wrist tape on this one as well. I do like the claw hand up here. It almost reminds me of, who is it? Who am I thinking of here? The Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant, maybe? Maybe that's who I'm thinking of. But it looks like he's going to do one of those. Oh, George the Animal Steel. That's who I'm thinking of. But maybe the Boogie Woogie Man, too. Boogie Woogie Man doing the thing with his legs. Oh, it always blows my mind when people do that. But George Steele always doing this kind of thing. He's kind of got that look going on right there. Good head sculpt here. This does look like Pat Tanaka. A little glossy in the face, I will say. We've seen that before from KWK. It's not to the Taka Michinoku levels, but a little glossy here. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Got very poodle-like hair here, but it was the 80s, early 90s. It's the look. Some people like that look. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. But looking good. Got the bare feet down here. You got the black pants, the black gi pants as well. KWK brand 2025 for old Pat Tanaka. And there it is. Fits on a ringside stand if you need him there. Looking good. I like the positioning of the body on this one here. But now we're diving into Kato. Kato looking an interesting one as well. He does got that gi going on. I got a long extra string on there. And luckily I have scissors here. So I'm going to take care of that right off the bat. Long extra string. I'm not going to take the gi off him either. He does got one of those claw hands as well, just like his partner. He also has the Fist of Fury. And he's got the Jake Roberts position without the action feature, of course. But he's got that going on. Got those glossy pants as well, black boots. But his mask is maybe a hair glossier than I would like it to, especially when you look at his skin tone color. Obviously, the mask and the skin not going to match each other. I get that. But it's a very, very shiny, glossy mask here. You got the red around the eyes as well. Very stoic face on him. But an interesting look. I do prefer Pat Tanaka to Kato. Maybe it's just because he was had more of a personality. The guy behind the mask that's quiet, but Pat Tanaka had the personality. We need a Mr. Fuji to go along these guys, and I would not be shocked to see a retro Mr. Fuji in the future now that he has been signed, and maybe, you never know, maybe another one of these companies will grab a Mr. Fuji in the future. Could happen. But there it is, Pat Tanaka and Kato in black. Let's go to red first before we go to the white to end things with. Same packaging, same everything, got their autographs there in the nice red attack. Same thing on the back. Nothing different. Same readouts, all that kind of stuff. 2026. Can I pull them off the package? No, I was hoping I could just get in there. You just get there a little bit. You just get the tip in there, and then you just, you go from there. And then before you know it, you take the whole thing out. And that's what I did right there. Just put the tip in, and look at that. True professional, Todd McFarlane. True professional. See you later. Goodbye, plastic prison. Then you got the card. I saved my file cards. You guys know me. But we're diving into it. Pat Tanaka and Kato. Same kind of business going on here. You got the red gis this time. Beautiful soft goods, too. Sean does, I don't know who he has make his soft goods for him, but they do a fabulous job on these. He should almost look at making soft goods as like a third-party type thing and start selling them through Shop KWK, because he could maybe get some more meat on the bone. He could also take that as a business for maybe grapplers and gimmicks or heels and faces or figure collections. Some of these other companies that are making retros, he could fancy them up by making soft goods for him that he could sell. Just a thought. It's all about diversification of the portfolio, let me tell you. But same body style, same everything going on with these guys, but in red instead of black makes sense. Got the bare feet down here, black boots on this one. Red mask, and it's interesting is this red mask over here isn't as shiny as the black one. And maybe that's just the colors, or black shines a little bit better than red. I'm not sure. But it does look good. I don't got any issues with these two. Usually I'm a back in black guy, like a young AC/DC, but I think I prefer the red. I don't know. There's a little bit more pizzazz with the red. I don't know. These guys would have been great if they would have stuck around a little bit longer, and they could have been like partners with Yokozuna. They could have had a stable with Mr. Fuji. I think that could have worked out. They could have been kind of the heaters for Yokozuna. Maybe that could have been something. I don't know. I'm full of great business ideas here today. I might start adding to my book, Todd McFarlane, maybe. Todd and I are working on a business manual. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So stay tuned in the future, I guess. I got a copy here. Right there. It's called Gotta Get a Deal. I don't know if you've seen this. I've been working on it for 2 years. I got my first copy here. There's a lot going on in this book. Like, You go, lessons learned, wisdom from the hunt. So I talk about a little bit about the hunt. It's quite the book. There's a lot of people liking it. Todd, it was nice of you to write the back on there. We'll see, though. I feel like sometimes when you write a book, I don't know, I'm a published author times twice, Tom Farland, you haven't done that yet, but no big deal. You get your books one day. You just don't know when to stop sometimes. You're like, I just need to keep going. I might have another chapter in me. You just got to call it good and then move on to the next book. We'll see. Anyways, Pat Tanaka and the boys rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling in the red this time. But now we're going to finish it off with the white. And once again, I keep preaching it, but nobody believes it. I'm just a scientist at the end of the day. Mr. Wizard, long dead. Bill Nye, the science guy, gave up the science game. Beekman, nobody can find him. Nobody can find him or his penguins. I heard they went off to Antarctica together to live a life where nobody would judge them. That's what I heard. But here I am, a scientist, a guy with a straight C average in science throughout college, everything else. But we're doing it for science here with the 1 to 200 Orient Express. We got to open it up. And that's what it is, 1 to 200. I hate to do it. And I believe, it's been a while since I heard about this, but I believe this is made up gear. But it works. This looks like something they would have wore. If they would have stuck around, they would have eventually wore this. So I don't have any fault with this one here. And I think it's smart. You make it 1 to 200 because most people are going to want the red or the black attack, of course. But looks good. Black carding on this one, looking nice. Same thing on the back, everything else. Collect and connect, it does say at the bottom. Number 36. Look at that. They got number 36 on their feet down here. I'm here for that. Exclusive 1 to 200. I hate to do it, but you guys, I keep saying I'm a scientist. I'm just going to keep beating into your heads till you believe me. And look at this. Man, shout out to KWK. This is how I want all retros to come off the card. Just smooth as butter. See you later. Goodbye. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Keeps this nice and intact. I saved this. Shout out to the KWK team on that one. Let's dive into it. Pat Tanaka doing Pat Tanaka things out of the package. Looks like he's at the dojo practicing. It's a hot day in the dojo. I'm taking the gi off, guys. And that's what we got going on. No shirt on this one here, but plenty of service, if you know what I mean, Todd, if you know what I mean. Articulation, arms all the way around. Head, a little bit of side and side, not much. Waist articulation, of course. Looking pretty good. Kato, same articulation here. Arms all the way around. Head back, forth, side to side. Waist articulation. It's funny is with this white, not glossy at all on this white one either, which does look good. But he kind of looks like Micro Man. You know Micro Man from MLW and, of course, Lucha Libre and stuff. He's kind of has a little Micro Man feel to him here, almost. You put this up against a retro figure, Mattel Elite, and you could be your Micro Man if you wanted him to be. But a cool idea. I say, hey, get the most out of your molds. If people want to buy it, they'll buy it. 1 to 200 is not hurting anybody. I think this was kind of a fun idea here with old Pat Tanaka and Kato in the white. And then, of course, the classic black and red attack. I prefer the red personally, but it is your own opinion at the end of the day. But we also prefer the rockers. We're rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling our way into another retro unboxing. Can finally have that dream matchup once upon a time. And if they made more Hasbro figures, I wouldn't have been shocked to see the Orient Express in Hasbro's once upon a time. So pretty darn cool. It just really reminds me of my childhood Fig Fed. And as I talked about earlier, them partnering with Yokozuna, I think that would have been really cool. If I would have had these figures as a kid, that would have been an awesome 6-man team, if you ask me. So looking pretty darn cool here against the Rockers. It is, of course, the Orient Express from KWK. What's your thoughts on these guys? You picking up any of these? You need these in your collection? Any great Orient Express matches? Let me know in the comments down below. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel, exclusive videos, all kinds of stuff going on there. You get everything on the Patreon from both of my YouTube channels early. You get giveaways, Q&As, glamour shots, you name it. Best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel at SirPaul64 on the X. Follow me over there. It's free after all. _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is also named my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. And we talked books earlier. If you're after my Jakks book or my ECW book, check out Amazon, check out Barnes & Noble. Check them out. There you go. So for the Orient Express, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
What are we gonna play?